Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, we are back. We are back for a Saturday recall.
Let's go.
That is right. We are here. Because you already know what it is. Saturday recall. Saturday recall is when we see a lot of the new talent come through the 6WO and show that hey, they really got what it takes to be on the main roster. But you know, you got me, KS3, alongside me is.
OMG, and we are here. We are live. We are excited. It's going to be a big night.
Back again, and that we are in the Recall Center. That's right, the Recall Center right here in San Antonio, Texas. That's where we have our recall stuff going on. And can we talk real quick about your podcast? Can you talk?
I told you I was going to clear the air. I was going to clear my name. 6WO After Party Podcast. That is exactly what I did. I called it exactly how it is. And whether you agree or you disagree with me, I was stating facts. Everything I said on that After Party Podcast was facts.
I mean, to you it's facts, but to everybody else, I'm just saying. Shout out Secret Gamer.
What's going on, Secret Gamer? Coming through. I was spitting facts, and I will continue to spit facts. I did not create the CD Mafia. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what we are talking about, make sure to tune in. 6WO After Party Podcast, hosted by yours truly, none other than myself, OMG, where there's been a lot of accusations being thrown around. There's been a lot of accusations being thrown around that I created CD Mafia. So, if you want to check out the podcast, hear my side of things, clearing my name, you want to check it out. It's on our Discord. All of our information is up above. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah, but you still created CD Mafia. It doesn't matter what you said. You said you created the name. These guys said that you created it. They said it.
They also say they're the greatest superstars in 6WO, and we know that's not true. Since when are we going to believe every word that CD Mafia says?
So who is the
You're
greatest?
hearing it directly from the source.
Well, okay. You know what? You do what you do. You do what you do. You do what you do. That's all I gotta say. But we got some action going on tonight. Our first matchup tonight, we have Tiffany versus Lori.
This is going to be good. We've been seeing a lot of the newer women here on Saturdays proving themselves a little bit more and more every week. Lori being one of those individuals. We first saw her at the female battle royal, where she really held her own, and then ever since then, she's been proving that it wasn't just luck. That she can really stick with the talent here. She can keep up. She can lay and apply that pressure. And now the question is, can Tiffany do the same thing?
Lori has been making a way for herself. She could be soon the one to challenge for the Recall Miss title. Oh, we're about to get to that matchup right now. I would
not be against that. I would not be against that at all. It's part of the new wave of the women here on Saturdays, and I'm excited for it. But as much as I don't like to say it, I have to admit, Carla might have been the one to pave the way for all these women.
You really think Carla was the one that paved the way for the women, or you think Carla got lucky?
Carla was the biggest name at the time. I mean, let's face it, Blue Top success story from Saturdays, but Blue Top didn't reach her success on Saturday. She got her success on Tuesdays. Carla has been the one to be successful, to reign on top, to be on top on Saturdays, which is something Blue Top can't say. Sorry, Blue Top. I'm starting to get a little salty. I called you 3 times this morning alone. Sent you
Mm-hmm.
flowers. I don't know why you sent them back. But starting off, Lori's gonna need to step up.
Yeah, because Tiffany's
She,
showing some. Tiffany's definitely showing some she's really showing it. She's doing some damage.
she really is. She absolutely is. Um, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. And one thing that I'm looking forward to, it's not gonna happen tonight, but on Tuesday, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Bruce Albright is going to say in regards to the Gat Stevens statement we saw on Thursday. Bruce Albright needs to answer. He needs to answer fast.
I'm, but again, Bruce is doing what he's already doing, and I still don't get Gas Stevens' remark. I really don't understand it. Bruce is
How
doing what
long
he's
has it
doing.
been since Gas Stevens was attacked, and there's still no action that has been taken? Bruce has taken his sweet time. He's playing with his thumbs, and he's trying to draw it out. He's against Gas Stevens, don't you see? Like, he is trying to draw this out. It has been at least a week since CV Mafia came in and destroyed Thursday, and we have yet to see any action. He's dragging his feet, and I don't blame Gas Stevens for applying the pressure. You need to apply the pressure to get the action you want. Look at KP, for example. He's applying the pressure to Gas Stevens to get results, right? Gas Stevens is doing
Do
the
you do
same
you
thing
do
now
you
to
think
Bruce.
this is all about this is all due to the fact that Gas Stevens could be losing his job?
I have faith. I have faith in the Bring Up Gold Home tournament. I have faith in Alpha Wolfman. I have faith in Burst, and I have faith in Woody. One of those three will save Gas Stevens. I have faith in them. And when they do, watch, you'll see a different man come out of Gas Stevens. He's going to be a completely different person. He's going to be more calm. He's going to be more relaxed. He doesn't have his job on the line. He doesn't feel that pressure anymore. The gold has come back, and we will finally have a champion that we'll be proud of on Thursdays. So yes, you will see a different side of Gas Stevens. You'll see a more happier, a more laid back, and a more relaxed side of Gas Stevens.
We'll see. We will see. We will see. Because as what I'm seeing right now is right now Lori's back in action. Lori's doing what she's doing right now. She's back doing what she's doing. But Gas Stevens, I'm hey, Gas Stevens, I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. Letting you know, Gas Stevens, you got an uphill battle to climb. You got an uphill battle to climb.
Uphill battle. We have Alpha Wolfman. We have Woody. We have Burst. I'm not going to count the clown Anime Williams because
I'm about
he's
to say you
not.
got Anime Williams.
We are not counting on him. We are not counting on him. I'll be damned if Thursday's hands is in the hands of Anime Williams. I'll be damned if that happens.
Like you can stop that. Like you can stop that.
With all the talent that we have on Thursdays,
And
we still
Lori
Lavaka and all.
a victory.
We called. Hey, she has been taken over.
Lori with a victory. Wow.
She has been taken over.
Victory. Ain't this something? Lori has been showing why that she should be considered as one of the top females here in the 6WL. Can you agree?
I agree. I absolutely agree. Now, do I think Lori can get past Carla one day? That is yet to be seen, in my opinion.
Well, you know, Carla's about to see a part of that CLE life.
Unfortunately, she is part of the cult that's running loose on Thursdays, but I can at least say this: that cult is an organized cult. They're not running loose. They're not causing rampage like CB Mafia. They are organized. They are precise. And for that, that's where I'll give CLE an edge over CB Mafia. CB Mafia, they have no control. They have no control at all. They do what they want when they want. It's unorganized. Who is really the leader of the group? Who is the leader of the group?
There's two people.
Two, because last time I checked, they have all held major titles. They are like the Lakers for 6WO right now. You got the LeBron, you got the Westbrook, you got the Carmelo, you got the AD. So who really is the leader?
Who do you consider the
They're
leader?
unorganized. They are unorganized.
They're unorganized.
They're unorganized. They have no structure. Unlike CLE, I don't support CLE, but I'm at least saying.
Sounds like you do. Right now, you sound like you support CLE.
Not at all. So if they're organized, explain to me how at ST6, they're pretty much, we're having a battle amongst CB Mafia now.
That's because of Bruce Alright. That wasn't for the CB Mafia. That's because of Bruce Alright. You think that wouldn't have happened if Gas Stevens wasn't a part of the CLE? Come on now, let's be honest.
Okay, all right. So now question for you. What motivates Notorious KC the most?
Being the Grand Slam champion.
Okay, now who holds that one last belt to stop him from being the Grand Slam champion?
He already argued the fact that was not was not on the path. That's what Bruce Alright did. Who
holds the belt that now stops him from being the Grand Slam champion?
His own team, Jimmy and Hamed.
So you mean to tell me there's organization? There's organization now, because you know how much being that Grand Slam champion means to him. You know how important that is to him. You think this group is going to make that less important to him? No, not one bit.
Shout out to Overcomer with the subscription. The Prime subscription has subscribed for 3 months. Shout out to Overcomer with that one, and with the bidding. But again, like we said, that wasn't KC's fault. That was Bruce Alright's fault.
It was bound to happen. We know what KC is capable of. We know what he is capable of. He will go to any length. So the moment it was brought up to him, oh, you are not Grand Slam champion, we knew that he's going to be up to something.
He didn't do nothing.
CB
Bruce
Mafia
Alright did that. Okay.
CB Mafia is an unorganized group, unlike CLE, who has organization amongst their team. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Let's go to our next matchup, because arguing with you is buffoonery right now. We have the Shredder versus Vissa 40 in the building. Vissa, a new wrestler coming down, new competitor taking on the Shredder. You got anything to say about this?
This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Vissa 40, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, kind of. You think he gets his hair done at the same place Overcomer does?
Could be. Who knows? But back to your statement. Back to your statement. Bruce Alright did all that. It wasn't KC. Bruce Alright did it. He was like, before KC gets the lawyers involved, he just
so you admit that it was bound to happen regardless of whether Bruce stepped involved. Well, before Bruce got involved, it was bound to happen regardless. KC was going to go for those titles regardless. Bruce Alright just saved the show from being hijacked once again by a bunch of unorganized thugs on Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. We have Shredder coming down to the ring right now.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way.
I got Shredder winning this one.
Alright, that's something that we can agree on.
I got Shredder on this one until these newcomers can show me something. I'm sorry, I have to go with the experience. I got to go with the familiar faces. And Shredder, he's really stepped into his own here on Saturdays, and I think he's slowly moving up from the mid-card portion of the card to possibly eventually main eventing.
Yeah, I can see a title reign coming for him in the future. But again, these guys got to get through Liam and possibly the Asylum. I'm just saying.
We saw our first squash match here on Saturdays
Oh,
by the Asylum.
Vista 40's in the building. Vista 40 is in the building.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
He is in the building. He is in the building. His guy is coming to the ring.
And his opponent from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 210
We're about to see. We're about to see.
Black.
Oh man, we gotta get some entrance music for this guy. We gotta get some entrance
Is
music.
he wearing
for
a
this guy.
crown? Is he
Yeah.
wearing a crown?
So someone said
He's a crown of what?
They say they got 100 bits on Vista for the win. Oh, we got Not For The Views in the building. Yes, recall
What's
is
good?
going on. We are in here. Recall.
But hold on, don't ignore the fact. Why is he wearing a crown? What is he the king of? The king of the underground? Because I've never heard this man before. This is his first time making his debut. He doesn't even have any music. What is with the crown? Please, prove yourself before you start coming to the ring with the crown. That's like an unknown D1
Are you
athlete
already
coming in with the
starting
Super
right
Bowl
now?
ring.
Like,
I'm
are
just
you already
calling
starting?
things facts. I'm calling it how I see it. What are you celebrating? What are you the king of? King of your ego? Okay, that's about the only thing you got right now. King of the villains. Whoa, king of the villains. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy that 1 week you go up against Asylum. That's all I'm going to say. Tell him he's not the king of villains. I'm going to sit back. I'll wait.
I don't think no one wants a piece of the Asylum. I don't think no one wants a piece of that man. Not even me. Right now, hey, he's showing some wrestling skills. He's showing some wrestling skills.
It's still early on in the
He is
match.
showing some wrestling skills.
You got to do much more than some chain wrestling to impress me for the first 2 minutes of a match.
He said, "Watch him work." He said, "Watch him work."
I'm going to tell him this. If he loses, he's the king of losers. He'll be the king of losers. That's what the crown will represent.
Wow, you're a big hater. You're the biggest hater in the world.
He hasn't done anything. He hasn't proven himself.
Well,
Prove yourself first.
Well, he was the last three in that little battle royal they had. He was the last three.
But what happened? He lost, right?
I mean,
Oh, okay.
AJ Leroy and Killjoy, they've been here for a little bit longer, so I'm just saying.
He still lost, right? Oh, okay.
Oh, they saying they're rooting for Vista in the chat room. They're rooting for Vista. The biggest hater, OMG. Matter of fact, if you have again, I'm gonna go ahead and put OMG emote in the chat, just because he's the biggest hater. Just because he's the biggest hater, I'm putting his emote in the chat.
I keep things real.
He's
Y'all
the
know
biggest
this.
hater.
Y'all know this. I always keep things real with y'all. I'm not going to be fake. I'm going to call it exactly how I see it. And as I see it right now,
Are you serious?
Vince 40 gets his hair done at the same
No.
place that Overcomer does. Only thing is, Overcomer did it first.
Hey man, after this match, we have a big announcement. Like
Okay.
big like I feel sorry for people big.
Oh, no.
Well, let's just enjoy the matchup right now. Shredder is handling Vista right
Shredding
now.
that ass. Yeah, Shredder's shredding that ass. That's exactly what he's doing right now.
Shredder has been a staple here on Recall. He's another one of the stable guys here.
He has.
Oh,
He has been.
what a big move from What a big move.
Iverson did it first.
Oh, what happened? Oh yeah, that's my thing. It got jacked up. I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get. There we go. I forgot to cut that out.
It's all good.
With the double stomp. The chat room is going crazy for Vissa. Rope break.
I don't know why. They're voting for King of Nobodies.
So
I think Tech Nine has a bigger following than this guy.
So that's telling me you're just not a fan.
He hasn't done anything to impress me yet. Okay, cool entrance, cool merchandise. Just shows me you got some money in the bank. That's about it.
Ooh, that was a big move. OMG, yes. OMG is definitely wilding right now. He is definitely wilding. He is saying
I'm back. I'm back. I was silenced for too long. I'm back. I got a lot of things to say.
What a powerbomb. Who silenced you? No one silenced you. You just wasn't
COVID.
Here. Well, COVID silenced
me.
COVID silenced you. That's very true. COVID definitely did. Uh-oh. Shredder's going to the top rope. Oh, that was the same move he did to beat Goldfang.
Goldfang, my favorite prospect here on Saturdays.
And Shredder with the victory.
Oh no. Who saw that one coming? I wonder who. Oh man, how did that happen? Come on now. Like I said, King of Nobodies, King of the Underground,
they
King
showing
of the
respect.
Loser,
Look,
King
they
of the
showing
Good.
respect. Look at that. Respect.
Respect is for losers who are trying to put on a good face. Don't shake his hand.
He shook his hand. It was a good matchup. You know, a good prospect coming in.
You shake your hand at the end of business deals. You shake your hand with your bank teller after you just withdrawn a couple $1,000. You shake your hand when you win trophies and awards. You don't shake your hand when you lose. That's the competition here on Saturdays.
This is great competition and good sportsmen. Like, you know, hey, where's some 100 biddies at? Where them 100 biddies at? Time out. Where's some 100 biddies at? Where's some 100 biddies at?
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Where's some 100
biddies at?
Make it rain.
Where's some 100 biddies at? So we have an announcement. To make, ladies and gentlemen, and it's sad to say this, but we have to make this announcement. So we have a couple of wrestlers that just got released from the. Oh, look, time out. He threw them 100 biddies in. He threw the 100 biddies in. That's right. He threw in the 100 biddies. So we have a couple wrestlers that we just found out have been released. Oh, Vincent threw 100 biddies too.
Hey, we making it rain.
We making it rain. We get that hype train going. You know what I'm saying? We got the V. Yeah. Got a lot.
Okay.
So we have a couple people that just got released from the 6WO.
Hold on, before you continue, am I on that list? I know I've been walking on thin ice for a while with KP.
No, you're not on that list at all.
I'll live to see another day. We're eating Red Lobster today, baby. Let's go.
All right, so looks like, and one of them is a shocker. Is like a big shocker.
Please tell me it's DeLong. Please tell me it's DeLong. Please tell me it is.
No, it's not DeLong. It's not DeLong.
Daddy Cruz?
No, it's not Daddy Cruz either.
KP, what are you doing?
It's not none of those that you just. It's not none of those guys that you just say. What are you talking about?
Those guys should be the top of the list. But yeah, I agree. Not for the views. We're waiting for the names. Come on. All right. So as you were saying, we're getting some releases.
So the release of one wrestler, the releasing of Epps. Epps has been released from Tuesday Automations. He's no longer a part of the 6WO. He has just been released. Carlos,
Whoa.
Carlos from Saturday Recall
Saturday.
has just been released. He has not. He did not make it to the main roster. He has just been released. Um, Killshot from Thursdays have been
Kill
released.
shot. Well, I could kind of saw that one coming because he really didn't care anymore towards the end of his career, even abandoning his partner. So I could see Kill Shot get released.
We have another one. This is due to inactivity. Ray Rush has been released from the 6WO due
Wow.
to inactivity. Has been released from the 6WO. Like we tell you guys, they tell people you gotta stay active inside the chats. You gotta stay promoted. You gotta stay with the six. You gotta stay with us. But he has been released from his 6WO contract. Ray Rush, a man that was going against TJ Black, only had one rivalry and did not
Yes.
refan. He had a big, like the 6WO made like a big, big spectacle of his arrival.
He had the highest rating debut that we've ever had.
What up, baby tree? Baby tree in the house. Yeah, he did. He had one of the biggest arrivals, and he was just released. You're not safe in the six. If you're not here, you're not supporting, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not here for work. That's what happens. And then the last one, man, Hayek. Half of the recalled tag team champions has been released. He's a champion. He's a champion, and
Wow.
he's been released. So, ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen, so the recall tag team titles are now vacant. They are
Now,
now vacant.
question for you: with Hayek gone, his tag team partner, the person who's been in his career the entire time, Burris, who's still on Thursdays, who's in the Bring the Gold Home tournament. How do you think Hayek's release is going to affect Burris?
I don't know. I don't know, but that sucks to be stripped of your title, and you didn't really lose the title. You was considered one of the OGs in the game,
Yes.
and now you're nothing. That is
Damn.
crazy. That is crazy. Recall titles are back. They're back they're out there now. So any new tag team that's looking, you guys better be contacting us here on Recall to see what can you do to get in there.
My prediction right now: Owens. The Owens are going for the tag team titles again, and they're going to capture it again.
You think the
The
Owens gonna
Owens.
get it?
I think the Owens are going to get it.
What about Destroyer and the Eliminator?
Eliminator. They've been doing good. However, the Owens, in my opinion, are the king of the tag teams here on Saturday.
Oh, we have
They're the king
a
of
little time out, a
tag
little
team.
time out. Vince just said that he needs those titles. He just said he needs those titles.
What he needs to do is find out what he's the king of. Because, like I said, I stand by it. The king of nothing right now. The king of nothing. Who's going to want to team up with the king of nothing? A king of nobody. You tell me who. You tell me who's going to be stupid enough to do that.
I don't know, but I hope
Point them out to me.
I hope all those guys find jobs elsewhere. Good luck to those guys in the future. I'm not saying that to Hayek, but yeah, good luck yeah. But we have our next matchup on the card. We have. Is that wrong?
It's just so funny. It's just so funny. Oh man. Okay.
All right, we have Gofang in the building. Gofang
Hey, let's get it.
Taking on a new competitor. Oh, you're a big Gofang fan, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. He is my favorite Saturday superstar that I've seen in a very, very long time.
Why is he here?
And
Why
I hope
is
you
he
do.
over
I
here?
hope you do prove me wrong, Vesta. I hope you prove me wrong. But Goldfang is definitely my favorite for a number of reasons. One,
Shout out to the biddies. Shout out to everyone that's throwing the biddies out there. Shout out to everyone throwing biddies out there.
hey,
Shout out to everyone that's throwing biddies out there. You know what I'm saying? Another 100. Shout out to this. With another 100 biddies going down. Yo, it's going down. This is Saturday Recall. See, Saturday Recall. All the new wrestlers are here for Saturday Recall. Every one of them is here for Saturday Recall.
let's get it. Goldfang though, he's coming up the right way. A lot of the relatives of superstars that we've
Look,
seen
Vince
here.
said he got spanked last time because Goldfang lost to the Shredder.
Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg.
Yeah, I say that now.
Goldfang is coming up the right way. He didn't instantly get called up to one of the main shows, get spotlighted, and ended up being a bust. No, he's getting in, he's grinding, he's starting from the bottom, and I respect that. He is a true talent. He's a true talent.
Wait a minute. You call him what? You call what? I can't believe certain stuff that you're saying right now.
He's been putting in the work.
Okay. He's been putting in the work.
I'm just saying, I'm like his daddy who had everything handed to him.
You think you think it's not because his daddy is the man on Tuesdays?
If that was the case, his daddy could easily pull some strings to have Goldfang automatically go to Tuesdays. The same way Love Japan and Sweet DeMarc were instantly called up. He's not having that. He wants to start at the bottom. He wants to grind. He wants to make his own name for himself and not live in his father's shadows and footprints. He wants to do his own thing, and I respect that.
And his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 241 pounds, Goldman.
He even has a cool entrance.
Yeah. Then you're giving the guy a little bit too much credit.
Not at all. He's not getting enough credit.
He's not getting enough credit?
Not getting enough credit. I'm the belt collector who comes from a line of collectors. Unless those belts are sterling silver, you are not touching a belt anytime soon. The only closest thing to a belt you're touching is that crown you got on your head. Just saying.
Oh, you just gonna go at it with this now, aren't you? Just go ahead. Go at it. Just go ahead.
I'm just saying. I'm keeping things 100.
He said his music is on point. And shout out to OMG, because aren't you the one who did the music?
I did.
Oh, you say you got favorites.
You're damn right I got favorites. I don't get paid to keep things in between. I'm going to tell it exactly how I see it and how I feel.
So right now you have Goldfang winning this one.
Easy.
Man, it doesn't look like he's starting off really well.
Easy.
So this say listen, I don't think nobody wants a piece of Asylum. That's just me.
Asylum put on the very first squash match we have ever seen here in 6WO. Hey, shout out
Overcomer with a 9.2K. He's trying to get that rank. He's trying to get that next rank. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that next rank. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Rank Up Nation here, baby. Rank Up Nation here. You subscribe, you get officer rank. you give biddies, you get enlisted rank. Either way, you guys are able to help us out and build up. Show what you are so we can give you a shout out. We got a lot of E3s in the building. We got a lot of lieutenants in the building.
Hey. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, we're working on something pretty soon. Announcement will be coming over the next couple of weeks that you're going to want to be high ranking for this. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to want to be high ranking for this.
Yep. You want to be high ranking, you want to be a part of it, because guess what? The higher you are, the more you be able to interact and actually be a part of the decisions that we're going to be making here in the 6.
With a big decision coming up. I'm just teasing it. I'm teasing it. The announcement's going to come within a couple weeks, but here's your warning now. Just start getting that grind in.
He needs to do a little more. Yeah. For Asylum, you definitely need to do a little more training. So Asylum squashed Killjoy, and that was Killjoy's first match. That was Killjoy's first
destroyed
match.
Him.
And destroyed him.
Destroyed him.
Right now, Goldfang is handling his business on the outside. Goldfang doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna say it now. Goldfang is the Batman of Saturday Recall.
You call him the Batman?
He is the Batman of Saturday Recall.
I am the Batman.
That's right.
Oh! The podcast dropped yesterday, right?
Yep, the podcast did drop yesterday. It's available on Discord. Make sure you go check it out. I cleared my name. I took the chance. I cleared my name.
You didn't clear your name.
I stated things. I cleared my name.
You did not clear your name.
I definitely cleared my name.
You did not.
But you can always check it out. It's on the Discord. Let us know what you think.
You did not clear your name. I'm sorry. You didn't do it. You tried.
I cleared it.
You tried.
I cleared it. Oh, you're the Joker? Yeah, you get your ass whooped enough.
I'm laughing over here. I'm laughing.
Hey, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check out your response.
You know, Overcomer
Kid
saying
playing
Casey
dress
don't.
up.
What is it? Kid playing dress up. That's right now. Goldfang is doing what he's supposed to be doing right now.
There you go, Goldfang. Flex your little muscles. Show them who runs this thing.
It's the Asylum it's Liam that runs it. He's the champion, bro.
For how much longer? How much longer? Because I'm sure Asylum's getting tired of waiting.
As you see, Goldfang is still doing his business.
The Batman of Recall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. OMG, you got it from here.
Oh, I definitely got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Goldfang is the brightest, the smartest young talent that we have here. This guy's the future. You know what? I'm going to make a bold statement. I'm going to make a bold statement for everyone watching right now. Call me crazy, but I'm calling it right now. There's going to be one person to overthrow Asylum, and that's going to be Goldfang. Goldfang is going to be the one person to overthrow Asylum, and that is why you just right now, you were able to take a look and see. You were able to see what Goldfang was able to do. So tell me that man can't take out Asylum. You look me in my face right now, my eyes, and you tell me Goldfang is not going to be the one to take out Asylum. Asylum, he can do all that great thing. He can do everything. Thank you, Overcomer. Appreciate you. But at the end of the day, the future is that man right there, Goldfang. I said it. Call me crazy. I've been spot on with predictions, and that's one that I see. He's going to go a long way. He's going to go a long, long way. ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't get the chance, make sure you sign up and subscribe to our Discord. The links are going to be popping up all throughout the show. You can definitely check it out. On there exclusively is the 6WO After Party podcast, hosted by yours truly, none other than myself, Owen G. I go over everything that's going on in the world of 6WO, from Tuesdays to Thursdays to Saturdays. Been averaging about every 2 weeks or so. Special guests coming in, whether it's KP Esquire. I've had Overcomer on there. Bruce Allred, DeLong, Maverick Carter. I've had so many people on the podcast, and this next podcast that we're going to be having coming up is actually going to be my co-host, KS3, on the next After Party podcast next week. And I can tell you right now that you see how we are during the shows. You see how we talk to each other, we get along, and we debate, we argue a lot. So you can only expect that this upcoming After Party podcast. It's going to be deep. There's some things I want to get off my chest. There's some things he's going to want to get off his chest. And then finally, I know we've been teasing this for a while, but I told you that I would eventually get my co-host on the After Party podcast, where him and I will both discuss how all of this came to be, how the 6WO came to be. So you're going to get that as well. It's probably going to be a 2 to 3 part episode. I try to keep them anywhere between like 15 minutes to 30, if possible. But I try to keep it short and condensed for the reason of, I know a lot of people are busy. You're doing things in your daily life. You have your own life. Some people are married, have kids, whatever the case may be. You want something short that you can listen to, whether it's on the drive to the grocery store or on your way back, and it's not going to take too much out of your day. So this next episode that's going to be happening with my co-host, KS3, it's going to be a treat. It's going to be a treat. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm excited for it. All I'm saying, see, there we go. Listen to it while you're cleaning. It's not going to take long. It's entertaining. Definitely check it out. It's on our Discord. Next week's After Party podcast will be my co-host, KS3, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. We're going to give you guys what you have been asking for so long.
Oh, and I'm back. So I came back just in a good time.
You did. Perfect transition.
I came back just in a good time. That's right. The next podcast is definitely going to have me on there. We're going to be talking about how we started this whole 6WO thing. You know what I'm saying? How everything was built up from the ground up and everything like that. And I hope everyone enjoys what we're going to talk about. You know?
I can't wait. There's definitely going to be a hot topic that's going to be going down. I'm looking forward to it. If you have any questions for us, you can definitely drop the questions on Discord, and I'll make sure that we get it included into that After Party podcast.
Yeah, definitely. If you're on there, ask the questions. We'll answer them while we're talking about the podcast and things of that nature. We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that because I think this is a good time for me and you to come out of character a little bit to explain what the 6 is really about.
Absolutely.
Come out of character a little bit, like explain what the 6 is about. I'm still waiting to see the anger. So I think that guy is going to come at the pay-per-view.
Probably.
Or you might see him this coming Tuesday because hearing it's DeLong is going to be in that. DeLong is going to be in competition.
So can you explain to me how he was not released?
Because he wasn't released.
Why? We get rid of a champion, but we can't get rid of him? He's a bum. He's no longer a champion anymore.
Hold on. First of all, that's not my decision. I didn't decide Hayag got Worcester released. You know,
he low blows people.
Hayag is under Thursday's development contract. So the person that you need to be talking to is Gas Stevens,
who has proven that he can't think straight and run a business properly. That's the person I need to talk to?
You need to talk to
No,
him.
Bruce, once again, you are dropping the ball. Bruce, all right, you are dropping the ball. DeLong should have
Bruce
been the
released
first one
people
gone.
that
He is
is
a
not.
bum. He needs to
Bruce has
go.
released people that's not active, that hasn't been doing nothing.
DeLong,
DeLong is a former world champion. What
low blowing people.
What
How did
world,
he get there?
What world
How did he get
champion
there?
has Hayek held? Oh, the recall championship. That's the development.
Hayek was in the Bring the Gold Home tournament. He made it past the first round.
Hey, that's not my decision why he got released. Hey, talk to Gas Stevens. Why Gas Stevens released him? Talk to Gas Stevens. Huh? Why don't you ask that question to Gas Stevens? Huh? Why don't you ask that question to Gas Stevens?
I will, and then I'll ask Bruce, all right, what the hell is DeLong still doing with the contract? Somebody take that contract off that man right away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we have next on the card, we have a mixed tag team match. Mixed tag team matchup. Parallel 8 teaming up with Alexa, but we know that's Puma, to take on Rebecca and Austin York.
I'm actually excited for this match.
And
I am really excited.
And for you guys to know, the mixed gender tag team match will be a staple here, especially when it comes down to the STS titles. The STS champion and the STS men's champion, STS women's champion will be a stable team, and that's how the STS titles will be defended.
Now, can I please just acknowledge this comment in the chat right now?
Oh,
that
gosh,
Mr. Bossman Stevens pays for my tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, the only tickets that are selling right now are world tours. The only tickets that are selling right now are world tours. I tell y'all every week, grab your tickets, grab your tickets, grab your tickets. KYA, they take over the entire show. The only tickets being sold right now is by World Tour, and it's sponsored by KP, not Gas Stevens.
Did you just see that kick backflip from Parallel 8? Or are you just gonna be here complaining the whole time about worthless teams like KYA?
Worthless. The disrespect stops here. Stops here. They are Hall of Famers. First ballot
Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers.
No.
First ballot Hall of Famers.
No. How? What's the purpose? How?
Tag team champions for one.
Okay.
Tag team champions for one. Then let's look at Mark Q. He has been in legendary teams with the exception of one buffoon in that team. But he has been in legendary teams.
Look at Parallel 8 and daggone Puma working together. I'm not even paying attention to you no more. I'm looking at what's going on in this ring right now. Because you're talking nonsense.
Parallel 8 reminds me of, what was that guy, the magician from Vegas? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember the name.
He used to have his own TV show.
It's not.
Dressed up like a little goth.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember the name of it. I just don't remember the name. Anyone in the chat remember
that's
that?
who he looks like.
What do you think about Rebecca? Rebecca hasn't been seen since the whole Mandy situation. Now Rebecca's here on recall.
I think this is a good place for Rebecca. I think this is a good place for her, and she definitely has a number of female superstars to test her knowledge with and test her skills with, including Puma. However, I think that I just hope that Rebecca doesn't fall down the same path that Mandy Blake did.
Oh, you mean CLE?
Causing the entire locker room to hate her and never forgive her, even though she's apologized time and time again.
Can you at least change his name from Putty Pie? No, because that's actually Putty Pie. That's him. That's actually Putty Pie. Parallel 8 is doing some great high-flying moves for one. Getting back to that one. But no, that's his actual. That's Putty Price's actual thing. His actual thing.
Most alpha name possible.
Now shut up with the most alpha thing.
He is. Everything about them is alpha. You can't tell me when his music doesn't play, your head doesn't start popping. You don't tell me when he starts to come out to the ring, you don't start feeling a little bit excited. You can't tell me that you ain't secretly looking for tickets for World Tour.
Oh my gosh. My goodness. You gonna keep this going? You gonna really keep this going, huh?
I support Hall of Famers. They are a future Hall of Fame. They are the greatest tag team in all of 6WO. I mean, sure, CB Mafia holds the tag team titles, but we see how well they're dealing with it.
I mean,
World Tour doesn't have those problems.
But see, here's the thing. The tag team, the Jimmy and Hamed won those titles fairly easy. You don't think they can? I think they can beat KYA.
No way, not a chance.
Hey, Austin, not
chance.
Austin York, you don't put your hands on a lady.
That's unacceptable.
But isn't Austin York one of your favorites?
I mean, I want to get my hands on him.
Oh my gosh, stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh man. Anyways, the action we've been seeing here on Saturdays is going great. Hey, grab yourself some popcorn, or I forgot what you had the other day.
Oh, what a swinging neck breaker. Ooh, he is showing some wrestling skills. He's showing some real high-flying skills.
Is there a reason why he has 8 painted on the bottom of his feet?
I don't know.
Or is he trying to be like a wannabe Drake with the 6?
A wannabe Drake with the 6? I don't know what this man's trying to do. This man is just showing some high-flying backflips and yada yada and stuff.
Congratulations. He went to gymnastics when he was 8 years old.
Why are you such a hater of a lot of the new talent? You don't like a lot of the new talent, do you?
They got to prove themselves. Prove yourselves. Austin York has proven himself. This clown, he's... It looks like he studied A-Clown's movesets, but wants to dress like a zebra.
You didn't like AJ Leroy? You didn't like AJ Leroy? You don't like this. You don't like this. You don't like Killjoy.
Austin York is the superstar. He's the one to follow. Everyone else is a bust. There we go. See? Entitled.
So you don't think Goldfang's entitled?
Not at all. Goldfang could have gotten called up. He could have pulled those strings, but he didn't. He wants to grind from the bottom. He wants to earn his name, build his own reputation. And you know what? One day we're going to see Austin York versus Goldfang for a major title, and they're going to main event a pay-per-view. Mark my words.
You're forgetting about the Asylum, right? I don't hear you say nothing crazy about the Asylum.
I actually made a prediction earlier that Goldfang would be the person to dethrone Asylum.
I don't think Goldfang
one day
wants the Asylum. Oh, what a reverse Hurricane Run off the top. What a reverse.
Fang is putting in that work.
Austin York tags in Rebecca. And of course, Puma doing what she's supposed to be doing. I think that's her new name. It's going to be Puma.
I think so. That's how we, 100%. I'm just saying I'm a little jealous of Austin York because he was able to put his hands on her.
I'm gonna need you to stop. Listen, Blue Top hasn't answered your phone calls. Like, who else?
She returned the flowers I gave to her.
Yeah, that means she don't like you.
I was just thinking maybe it got delivered to the wrong address, so I'm gonna send her like 2 more, but I'm gonna make sure the addresses on them are perfect.
No, I think she sent it back to you.
You think it's because I got her address from HR?
Well, that's stalker stuff. That's stalkerish.
It's passionate. You call it stalkerish, I call it passionate.
I call it stalker.
You know what? There was a show on Netflix with that stalking dude. All the women loved it, but when I do it, all of a sudden it's creepy, right?
Because
when
it's
I
very
do it, it's
creepy. It's very creepy. You can honestly walk up to Blue Top and be like, "Hi, how you doing? I'm OMG."
I would get too nervous.
You guys work together.
I would get too nervous to even say all of that. I might maybe get out of hide, and then that's it.
Okay. Puma doing what she's supposed to do right now. Beating down Rebecca right now. I don't know what to say to you. I really don't know what. I don't know.
Love has no boundaries.
You're in love, but you want these other women here, right? Oh, tag team move.
I'm in love with 2 girls at one time in their 10s.
Tag team.
That's what Drake said, right?
Tag team? They're doing a tag team?
You're really impressed by Puma and her.
I am.
Her wannabe.
I'm very impressed. I am very impressed. You're not impressed?
I'm impressed by Austin York and Rebecca.
Look at that submission. Look at that submission. Austin York, like,
it takes.
He didn't tap though. I give Austin York that. I'm an Austin York fan.
That's the only thing you took away?
I'm an Austin York fan.
Okay.
But I'm just, the new guys are showing they're showing. New guys here are really showing some proof. Yeah, another.
Puma has shown something.
And you think 8 hasn't?
No.
Hurricanrana.
He's shown me gymnastics. That's the only thing he's shown me. He probably took dance lessons when he was 13 as well.
You're just a hater. More tag team moves from 8 and Puma. These guys are in sync. The double power bomb. These 2 are in sync.
They're in sync now until they hook up with each other, and then issues are going to arise, and then they're no longer going to be this fantastic tag team. Watch.
Hook up? What are you talking about?
I'm sure there's some interest there.
Oh my goodness, man.
And then eventually when they do hook up, the chemistry is going to be gone. That's how it works, right?
Rebecca throws Puma back in the ring. Oh, Rebecca with them kicks and the back fist and the kick. Oh, some kicks. All right. There was some karate moves for Rebecca. Oh, 8 just pulls Rebecca off.
So you have nothing to say about that, huh?
I'm saying the same thing. That was, oh God, did you just see the kick that Rebecca just pulling back on her feet? Oh, Puma. Oh, what a slam. Puma, go for, can this be it?
No.
Puma and they get the victory. What? What a victory.
We just say that 8 was not the one to secure the win.
Oh, come on.
8 was not the one to secure the win.
It's
the person what?
It's the mixed gender tag team match. They both won.
And he needed her in order to do it. That impresses you.
It was a great matchup.
Here are your winners.
They won.
She won. He was just along for the ride.
He did a good job against Austin York.
All he did was gymnastics the entire time.
He did a good job against Austin York. Stop being such a hater.
Puma was the one who
Do you
secured
like
the win.
being a hater?
I like calling things real. There's not too many of us left out there.
Do you like being a hater? Do you like being
Real
a hater?
recognizes real.
Oh my.
Real recognizes real.
Shout out to Parallel 8 and Alexia Puma for their victory over Rebecca and Austin York. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on all social media platforms. Make sure you're following us on the 6WO Discord. That's where you're going to get all the action, everything that's going on from promotions and everything. And you'll be able to keep up with the storyline, what's going on. Make sure you're following. Make sure you let your friends know. Make sure you're hosting. Make sure you're doing the biddies. Make sure you subscribe. Because at the next pay-per-view event, the only way you're going to be able to chat with us is followers only. And then on
ST6.
And on certain points during it, it's only going to be subscriber only. Matter of fact, we might do the pre-show for just the subscribers. We might do a pre-show for just the subscribers.
I like that idea. I like
just
that
subscribers.
idea.
So if you want to, you know what I'm saying, the pre-show just for subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Get to talk. We'll get to talk to y'all. Get to interact with the people. You know, ask questions going on. You know,
I like that idea.
But it's the ST6 next pay-per-view event, and honestly, this next person, I don't know, but he needs to be wary because we got the Recall champion coming to the ring. We got Liam coming to the ring.
Liam, I'm gonna tell you this. When Asylum comes for you, because he will come for you, when he comes for you, just lay down. Don't try to be a hero. Don't try and fight back. To hell with your pride.
Oh, man.
Just lay down.
Hey, I know you're going to hate this, but here you go. Here you go.
You know what? Just because you said that, I hope he fights back. I hope he's dumb enough to fight back against Asylum. Fight back, please. Just because you want to show it, I hope he fights back when Asylum comes for that ass. Because Asylum will come. Actually, that should be some merch idea for him. Asylum will come.
Asylum will come. Would you wear it?
Oh, I would.
I'll be too scared because I'll feel like out of everybody,
don't look in a mirror.
Everybody in the 6W, the only person that scares me is the Asylum. Like,
don't look in a mirror in a dark room and call his name 5 times.
Asylum is scary. Like, legitimately, this man is scary.
Facts.
See what's going on. Yeah, Liam is talking really spicy. And he's calling the Asylum a plague. He's calling the Asylum a plague.
This idiot. This idiot.
He's killing. Oh my goodness. Why? Don't do this to yourself. How dumb is he? Don't do this to yourself, Liam.
How dumb is he? Liam, it was nice having you on Saturdays.
Hey, I'm gonna hide under the desk. I'm gonna hide under the desk. Yo, I am not here. I am not here.
At least Gas Stevens is going out with his life. Liam, you just don't respect life.
I'm hiding under the seat.
Like, look at him. Does he get more scars every time he comes to the
That's
ring?
what I thought. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. Like this
Who
dude
is scratching that man?
like I have nightmares about this guy. And you can say it, you're not scared?
All I know is I'm not public enemy number one right now. Liam is, so I feel a little bit okay.
All right, I guess he's talking to Liam right now, so I
didn't even know he knows words.
I can sit up. I can sit up. Oh gosh. Okay.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm back. The asylum people, like that man scares me. He's calling him pathetic. He called him pathetic. Why would you do this to the... Do you see the size difference between Liam and the asylum? The size difference alone. Yes, I'm scared. Overcomer, I'm scared. This man is huge. He's a monster. He squashed somebody. Legitimately squashed somebody. In what? 5 seconds? 10 seconds?
Yes. If that. You know, I heard Asylum doesn't even use the dressing room.
My Asylum looks like Mr. Freeze. I think, yeah.
Yes, yeah. I can see that. I can 100% see that.
But you see, he has scars under his mask that's visible. Like,
I heard he doesn't even use the dressing rooms.
I think he cuts himself.
On his back?
Hey, man. He could
Do you
have,
think there's a Mrs. Asylum?
If there is, then I don't want to meet her. I don't want to meet her.
His eyes, underneath his eyes are even cut.
He said he's just gonna roll over. He's not gonna roll and give him a match. Well, Liam, I don't think you have that choice. Because at STX, at ST6, Liam faces Asylum for the Recon title.
Liam faces Asylum for his life.
What is Asylum talking about? He's talking about partying and getting drunk and stuff like. He's crazy. You think
him and Woody are drinking partners?
No. I went. I think we're in for a shocker. So I guess not for the views. You're going for Liam in this one?
Ain't no way.
You're going for Liam?
Ain't no way. Can't be. Cannot be. Wow. He really is.
Wow.
It's his time to die.
Is Liam about to be the first one to exit a ring against his son without being harmed?
That's more scarier to me.
Liam was able to walk out on his own.
That's more scary to me. That is actually more scarier to me. The fact that Asylum, who could have laid Liam out at any point in time, is letting him walk right now.
Letting him walk right now. Let him walk. Let him not. Let him walk. Asylum has another scar headed his way, so we got people going for Liam right now to retain his recall title.
I don't see it. I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced?
I am not convinced. I'm not convinced. It's going to be a slaughter.
It's going to be a slaughter? That's what you feel?
It's going to be a slaughter.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of Recall. So you know what we do when we normally end our Recall. We do our little end of show thing. You ready to get started, OMG?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's
Hey, take care, Overcomer.
Shout out Overcomer. Thank you for stopping through. Thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the bits. We are here. Let's get to the show. You want to start this one off because it's your favorite. Lori versus Tiffany. 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lori secured the bag once again. I don't care if she's LGBT. All I know is I'm trying to see what she does. You know what I mean?
I'm done with you. Lori with the victory over Tiffany in a great match. You're terrible. All right, matter of fact,
a man.
You get this one. 30 seconds. Shredder versus Viz.
Okay, so I don't even know why I need to go on further than saying that the Shredder whooped that ass. This, nice try. Maybe whoever did your hair braided them too tight for you to think you stood a chance, but you might want to have them loosened up a little bit because you got that ass whooped. Wear that crown for nothing. You're a king of the underground, king of nobody. Until you get some wins under your belt, I am not. All
right. Go Fang and his match next. Go ahead.
My boy Go Fang once again securing the bag. The Batman of Recall. This man is the underground superhero who's going to make his way up, crying all the way to the top. And mark my words, this man will eventually come across Asylum, and he's going to whoop Asylum's ass. Asylum's downfall will be Go Fang.
Next we had as our mixed gender tag team match with Alexa Puma and Parallel getting the victory over Rebecca and Austin York. Great mixed gender tag team match.
8 has done nothing to prove anything. It took Puma to secure the win. It took Puma to get the win for the team. And all 8 did was a whole bunch of gymnastics. He was there to just show off. He didn't really contribute anything to the group. The real superstar of that match was Puma.
And then our closing segment, we had Liam, the Recall champion, call out the Asylum. And shockingly, Liam survived.
Asylum let him walk. That is like Leatherface looking at who he's about to torture and just letting them run around the house before he comes in and brings the havoc. It's scary. I know that the fact that he's just gonna let Liam walk, this man, I don't have anything to say.
All right, so that was Recall. So how you think Recall's doing so far with the talent that Recall has?
I said it before on the After Party podcast. I'll say it again. I think this era, this generation of Recall superstars is the most talented that we have seen since Recall has been created. There's so much depth in the roster. You have big men, you have small men, you have agile men, you have people who can chain wrestle. You have a perfect combination of all skill sets and sizes here now on Saturday, which we haven't seen before.
Mhm.
Especially in the women's department. The women wrestlers wasn't a thing in Recall at the beginning, and now we have it, and we have multiple women. So anyone
Recall is
who's
that.
competitive knows that the way to really push yourself and get the best out of you is by getting finer competition, which now we have here on Saturdays. And I think this is the golden era now for Recall.
I honestly think Saturday is becoming a good stable here now. With the STS titles about to be implemented, this is going to be a really this is going to be a place where you have to come and watch. You have to come and see what's going on here. You have to. You like. There's no other way.
I agree.
Now
I
and
absolutely
now
agree.
with all these new guys coming to the roster, Liam being a Recall champion, which means that he is eligible to go to a main roster slot. Where do you think he's gonna go?
Um, that's a tough question. I can see the pros of him going to both shows. Obviously, if you want to go to Thursdays, right now Thursdays they need stars. They need new talent. They're in the process of rebranding and rebuilding the current talent that they have due to the state of emergency of CB Mafia leaving, which took 90% of the star power from Thursdays.
It's
Being
shockingly that
completely
three people is 90% of the star power on Thursdays. It's shocking to
yes,
me. That's shocking.
being completely unbiased, the only stars left on Thursday, in my opinion, would be Lavaca and Woody, arguably White, depending on where you stand on
No,
that. That
no, no, no way
so
possible.
for Liam to get called up on Thursdays, there's definitely a spot, a main event spot. If you work hard, you grind, the opportunity, the spot is there. Now on Tuesdays, I can see the benefit for it. Liam has already proven that he can put on main event quality matches. Despite how I feel about him, he's proven that he can put on main event matches. And what better show to continue to showcase your ability than the show with all the all stars? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Not just CB Mafia, but I'm talking about Magic Toaster. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about Outlaw. I'm talking about Big Meat. Like, you have so many top talent
That's a
there.
top. Yeah, Tuesday's a top talent. That Tuesday's a flagship show. It used to be third. I would say it used to be Comms. Comms used to be the flagship show. It's Tuesdays
And
now.
yes, absolutely. So, as a young superstar, wouldn't you want to go to a show where now you're looking at just about any match you go in could possibly be a main event match? It just depends on what day of the week you're wrestling. So I see the benefits for both shows. It depends on Liam ultimately. Does he want ultimate success or does he want a slow growth?
Well, when is the next pay? The next pay-per-view event is next Sunday. ST6. It is going down. It's going down 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Daggone 3:30 Eastern Standard Time PM. We will have the pre-show where we'll take all the questions and everything else to that nature. We will be in the house. OMG me, we will be in the house for the ST6.
You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be good. And actually, while we're mentioning it, let's go over some of the matches that we know for sure is going to be at the ST6 pay-per-view. Obviously, since we were just talking about it, we'll start off with the state of emergency on Thursday. The winner of the Bring the Gold Home tournament will be facing Maverick Carter for the championship inside a steel cage.
Yep. That's going down. The network tag team titles is on the line where KC teams up with Singh to face Hamed and Jimmy the Saints. We also have the W Women's title on the line. Bree versus Sev going down.
Yep. We also have Oriole McFlurry will be taking on Mandy Blake for the women's title. Like that, this is Mandy Blake's, I think this is her real shot, like her last shot, I think, at really going forward and going at Oriole McFlurry. And then on top of that, grab your tickets, because we're going to see the greatest tag team in all of 6W, the most alpha men. Hey, wake up. The most alpha men in all of 6WO. They're more alpha than you. They're more alpha than me. They're more alpha than KP, sponsored by KP. KYA World Tour going up. KYA World Tour going up against CLE for the tag team titles. A match that we've been waiting on that was supposed to happen over a month ago.
Yeah, because
we finally get
due
it.
to state of emergency, all that got changed. And we also have the STS men's and women's title on the line. For that is going down for the top supporters of the STS community. That's also going down. And also, what else is going down is Asylum versus Liam for the Recall title. I think that's a stacked pay-per-view.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I think that's a
Absolutely.
stacked
You're not
pay-per-view.
going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. Plenty of action going to be going down. We'll also be finding out whether or not Gas Stevens will be having a job.
Oh yeah,
after
because
this
if
event.
he lose,
If the Bring the Home tournament winner does not beat Maverick Carter and bring that gold home, it is bye-bye for Gas Stevens.
bye-bye for Gas Stevens. That's bye-bye for Gas Stevens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was Recall. Make sure you following us here at The Six on every social media platform. You can follow me at KSmith3 on all social media platforms. You can follow OMG at where they can follow you, man.
That other music guy on Twitch, Stoner Blake on Discord. Also on Discord, the 6WO After Party podcast, hosted by yours truly, myself, OMG, where I go over everything in the world of 6WO. This past episode,
Thank you.
I cleared my name. Appreciate you.
Whatever. You didn't clear your name. Anyway.
And then on next week, you're going to be my guest. You will be my guest next week on the 6W.
I will be the guest on podcast next week. So guess what, everybody? You can catch us on the podcast, and also you can catch us this Tuesday for Tuesday Night Automations. It is going down. It's going down. This is the Six House. Make sure you guys are following. Make sure you let your friends know. Hey, you want some good quality wrestling with great storyline? This is where it's at. It's here at the Six. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am KS3. Alongside me here is
OMG.
And that was Saturday Recall. See everybody on Tuesday Night Automations. Deuces.
Good night.